So contrary to the belief that the past couple of days I said, oh, if the Lakers wanted to do a trade with the Jazz, they would have done this deal with the Pat Bev deal. But it's been coming out and reported that the Jazz are more likely the landing spot than the Indiana Pacers or the San Antonio Spurs. So basically, I thought the Spurs or the Pacers were the more likely because I had gone with the belief that, all right, they just did the Pat Bev trade. And if they had done a trade where they did Taylor Horton-Tucker, Stanley Johnson, and Russell Westbrook, they could have gotten back Pat Bev, Bojan Bogdanovic, and I believe Malik Beasley, all package. And I think they could have also included Rudy Gay. So they could have gotten 4 guys back for that deal. And I think that's the thing that's interesting as all hell, is I honestly thought that the fact that they didn't do that deal meant that, all right, we're just moving on. We're not going to make a deal with the Jazz. But it's been reported the past few days that at this point, they're waiting for the Knicks trade to come in to be the team that takes on all the salaries that the Jazz don't want, because the Jazz don't want long-term deals. And supposedly guys like Malik Beasley, Bojan's an expiring, but Malik Beasley, I think Jordan Clarkson has another year, so does Mike Conley, and Evan Fournier has another year. So there's rumors that Evan Fournier and a few other guys along those lines, basically anyone on a long-term deal that is available for trade, could be exchanged to the Lakers for 2 picks and Russell Westbrook. Basically, Jovan Buha, who was in an interview with Mike Scotto of HoopsHype, said, this is Jovan Buha. As far as Westbrook's trade market, I've heard Indiana and Utah are the 2 most likely destinations. I think Utah is, from what I've been told, more likely than Indiana. There are several permutations there with Indiana where it could be Myles Turner and Buddy Hield together, or one of the two. I've heard that the Lakers are still reluctant to include that second first-round pick. Maybe that's something that changes closer to training camp. I know it would have changed if Kyrie was still available. That would have been the one scenario in which the 2 picks would have been on the table. Aside from that, they're looking at it like, can we do 1 first-round pick in a couple seconds, or 1 pick and a protected pick, or a pick swap? So basically, they're just trying to see if they can keep some of those picks, like they should. You should not just be giving up the picks. But at the same time, I don't care about the picks. Fuck it. Everyone can get picks back. And we're at a time where, I think you need to get rid of the picks. I'm joining the team where I'm team anti-pick. Okay? No picks. Let's get rid of them. And let's just try to maximize LeBron's time right now. Maybe that's the wrong line of thought, but that's where in my mind I think it's the right line of thought. So what would you guys do? I think it's an interesting situation. So I get these grande iced matcha lattes, gas, from Starbucks. I do soy milk instead of regular milk. I used to work at Starbucks. It was like my second job when I was like 16. Worked inside like a Safeway. Shit sucked. But either way, I think when you look at this, Russell Westbrook just needs to be off the roster. I like all the the messages that they're saying. Oh, him and Pat Bev are actually getting along. It's not too terrible. That just makes me laugh. I don't care about that. We know they're not going to be teammates. So let's stop acting like that is going to happen. That's just my take on it. Maybe I'm just a more pessimistic person than most. But yeah, so I hope you guys do have a great day. That's basically it from me. I got to go drop off my girlfriend, and then drive up to the J school and grab a camera, or media pass, because I'm going to go to the football game. I got box and on field and press conference. So pretty stoked.